Today in the Veg Life, we talk with renowned nutrition expert Dr. Janet Brill about diet and disease. What is a healthy diet to you? What does that consist of?
A well-balanced diet that's high in vegetables and fruits.
A vegan diet would be a really healthy diet.
Healthy diet to me consists of fresh fruit,
Where you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, and drinking a lot of water.
hopefully organic.
I think we can all agree that no matter how you slice it, a healthy diet includes lots of fresh fruits, veggies, and other plant-based foods like grains and beans. You may be thinking, okay, eat more plants. I get it, but why should I eat less meat? Author, fitness, and nutrition expert Dr. Janet Brill dishes up some facts about meat consumption.
Meat-loving Americans are shortening their lives. There's unquestionable scientific evidence that excessive eating of red and processed meats is linked to colorectal cancer, it's linked to heart disease, it's linked to all of these ills that are killing off Americans at an unprecedented rate. Americans eat more red processed meat than all of the chicken, the poultry, and fish put together. The food that they eat and their choice to put sneakers on and be more active is the most powerful medicine for preventing chronic disease. The chronic disease that I'm talking about is cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, and strokes, because that is what most Americans, most human beings walking the planet Earth will die from.
Why do saturated fat, meat, and animal products wreak this kind of havoc on us? In Dr. Michael Greger's video, Uprooting the 15 Leading Causes of Death, he explains,
after a meal of animal products, people suffer from endotoxemia. Their bloodstream becomes awash with bacterial toxins, known as endotoxins, that are present in the animal products. So, no wonder our body goes crazy. These dead meat bacteria toxins aren't destroyed by stomach acid, aren't destroyed by pancreatic enzymes, right? Aren't destroyed by cooking. They tried boiling meat for hours, still didn't work. And so these bacterial toxins were found to be highly resistant to cooking and our body's best attempts at acid and enzyme digestion. The animal fat actually does play a profound role in this whole process by ferrying the bacterial toxins present in the meat through the gut into our system. So the reason animal products trigger immediate inflammation appears to be because they're so loaded with bacteria that can trigger inflammation dead or alive, even if they're fully cooked. And then saturated animal fat then boosts the absorption of these toxins into our bloodstream. So now that we know what's going on, what do we have to do? Well, from a 2012 follow-up, the most obvious solution to this metabolic endotoxemia, okay, well, we can reduce saturated fat intake, which in this country is mostly cheese and chicken, but the Western diet is not conducive to this mode of action, and it is difficult for patients to comply with this request. So what, let's not even tell them, right? This patronizing attitude in the medical profession of, oh, patients won't change their diet or stop smoking. Even if it's going to kill them, so why bother?
The inflammation Dr. Greger describes is a common function of our immune system, a complex biological response to harmful stimuli. Ever been sick? You've experienced inflammation. That sort of inflammation is normal, healthy, and necessary for survival. But when our immune systems are constantly bombarded by external stimuli like stress, toxins, and excess weight, results in common conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, allergies and asthma, and the more serious heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and cancer. Want to know more about reducing and preventing inflammation? Log on to VegLife.TV. Meet Brett of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His plant-based diet saved his life.
I was walking to work one day and I couldn't take another step. And I had angina and I had to have an immediate triple bypass. And it was a shock, but I came through it great. My surgeon, who did the actual operation, said I would not have survived the operation if I hadn't have started on this path. The less meat I ate, the better I felt. The more fruits and vegetables I ate, the better I felt. You know, it's not about making huge changes. If you make little minor changes over time, those are huge. They make big impacts. So just one meal a day, or one evening or one lunch, having a vegetarian, having beans instead of meat as the protein.
What can we do? Dr. Janet explains 3 ways to improve our health. Number 1, lower sodium and increase potassium.
9 out of 10 of us will develop high blood pressure as a result of excess sodium. And there is just absolutely ridiculous amounts of salt in our food supply.
Number 2, reduce your stress.
All of us need to take a step back every day and find a healthy way to de-stress, and because stress is very, very harmful and also causes chronic disease.
Number 3, prioritize your health.
If you take care of yourself, that's how you live a long and healthy life. Those people that have the greatest longevity, disease-free.
Like what you see? Don't be shy. Log on to our YouTube account and subscribe. Visit our newly redesigned website, VegLife.TV. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, be friendly on Facebook, and Google+. Next time on The Veg Life, we're on a nutrition mission with author of best-selling book By Any Greens Necessary, Tracy McQuarter. And we veg out with healthy food favorite Choices Cafe.